Hey guys, it's me, Sloan, and again, so much has been going on lately. My book is finished, ish, I guess. I just have to go over the cover artwork and some marketing stuff that's boring, but has to be done. And yeah, I hate the boring parts of my job. This is why I have a publisher now, so that they could do most of the boring stuff, and I could just, like do the artistic stuff and write my books. And that's what I'm trying to do now. So this weekend, I had my quote assistant come over. Every time I have an assistant, they like move away and can't work with me. So he has moved to Queens, and he's going to be coming over on weekends and helping me go through my materials, and he's going to be doing the research for me, which is great because then that takes a load off of my brain for having to research all of that crap. It's not crap. It's wonderful stuff. It's going to come out as a much more cohesive book series than I'm working on a book series. There you go. I've said it out loud. And my book is going to be published in September, October. So that's going to be a thing, republished because it's been 6 years. And yeah, that's going to be a thing. Um, what was I going to say? There was a couple of things. I am totally at a loss now. I had things I was going to say to you, and I can't remember what. Oh, right. I got a text. My family is so random, and I love them. My niece Emery, who I almost never see except for my birthday 2 years ago, and I think we went to Arlene's grocery for the live band karaoke 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Well, she texts me and she's like, "We need to go to Arlene's," with such urgency. And I'm like, "For karaoke, right?" Because they only do it once a month. The rest of the month is like all live shows and whatnot. Once a month is the live band karaoke. And she's like, "Yes, yes. Can we get our girls together?" Now, mind you, last time we went with my niece Sapphire and my daughter Kayla and my daughter Aria. And Aria and I aren't necessarily on speaking terms right now. She's living her own life and doing her own thing, and so I don't pressure and I don't push because I don't mommy rape people. It's a thing. Um, and I don't auntie rape them either, so it's a thing. I don't push myself on people, and when they're adults, I feel that it's on them if they want to reach out to the older generation. Like it was on me to reach out to the older generation when I turned 20. So it was. That's just how I see it. Well, anyway, so she's like, "Yeah, get our girls together. We'll do the Gothic Barbie thing again." And I'm like, yeah. Sapphire's in her own little love bubble right now, and nobody can get her out of that. And Aria and I really aren't on talking terms like that, but I can get in touch with Kayla. And she's like, "Okay." This morning, my nephew calls me, and he's talking about he doesn't have plans for his birthday, but the karaoke thing is 3 days before his birthday. So I'm like, "Come to karaoke with us. We'll have a great time." So the funny thing is that my sisters, my outlaw sisters, never really met each other. We didn't. Dad kept us all very, very separate from each other. So the few that we did get to meet, we didn't really get along with. So he kept the rest of us away from each other because he was scared that we would all hate each other, which is not necessarily true. And once we got old enough to realize that we didn't have to compete for who is his favorite, because I am, uh, I didn't have to compete. I never competed for who was his favorite. I think that's why he decided that I was his favorite. That's besides the point. Now that we're old enough that we're not competing to see who his favorite was, we got along really well. Me and Cookie, me and Angie. Angie and I had our sister shit, but outside of that, we were best of friends. We were sisters. And same with Fuego and I. Karina and I, we had our issues, but we came back to each other as sisters and we talked it out. And I thought I would have the same amount of time with my sister Angie, but she went and dropped dead on me from sleep apnea, which was really random, and she was very young. She was only 4 years older than me, and so that was a lot. So my nieces and nephews from all of the sisters that have passed away and my brothers that have passed away have just kind of like gotten really close to me over the years, and not because. And at first, I thought it was that they were using me as like a jukebox to their dead parents, highlights reel. I thought that they were going to use me as that, but no, they actually genuinely love me for me, which who knew, you know? And so yeah, I'm trying to get them to bond, the next generation to bond, because we weren't allowed to. If that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to karaoke next week, next month, this month. Yeah, yeah. So any New Yorkers out there who knows about the live band karaoke, come join us. And yeah, yeah. So there's that. Um, Outside of that, the barbecue never happened because everyone's been moving and having babies, and I've been writing the book, and nobody has had time. Nobody in the family has had time. We've all just been running around in like chickens with our heads cut off. So there's that, and yeah, yeah. Hopefully things will calm down and I can come back on here and do some more Dear Diary stuff with you. But until then, I don't know when the next post will be, and I hope soon because I kind of miss you guys. And yeah, yeah, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.